In 2021, a booster box of Battle Styles was only worth $107. Now it's worth $280. A booster box of Chilling Reigns was worth $160, and now it's worth $500. I kept thinking I'm one set away from a breakthrough in my TCG business. I went all in on the Battle Styles set, and it went down. I was ready to shut everything down. I was ready to close the doors for my TCG online business and just walk away. And as I walked away, something finally clicked. And I realized it wasn't my dream that's not working here. It was my path. So from 2021 to 2024, it went from 107 to 134. 3-4 years for a product to go up $30. And I have these spreadsheets, old lists of distributors I was reaching out to even back then. I have my first order from a distro, non-TCG, but it's my distributor. Small allocations that I need to put on my website. But as I look at these spreadsheets, it's just nuts. I have a business degree now, and there are things I learned from that. Believe it or not, I thought I would learn nothing from my business school, but I did learn stuff. I have a Pokemon store online. Some of my followers have Pokemon stores online. Most of my followers, a lot of them were higher up than me. Some of them were lower than me, but we're all in the same boat. We're all in the same club. We're just trying to get product, resell it, and sell stuff that we love and have fun doing it, right? We're all doing the same thing, but we can do things in different ways and it all can work. And that's when it clicked that I was doing the wrong thing with the right dream. There's a storefront builder. This guy wants an LGS. He loves being around people. This guy dreams of running Friday Night Magic, The Gathering, and getting into every single TCG that comes out and running just a different TCG tournament every night if he can. That's what this guy is. And if this was my path, I would start small. I would work more on building my community. I would run league nights. I would brand it Happy Tiger HQ or something like that. That way I already have the people, just not the place, just not the store, not yet, right? And then I can rent a place and the people are already going to show up because they already were showing up because I made sure that was already happening before I started the store part. And then another path that fascinates me, and this is as I was looking at my purchase funnel during different random days, that behavior was weird. I had 174 visits this day and only 6 purchases. And I was like, why did I have so many visits and not many purchases? It's like, oh, because the first 6 people bought a bunch of stuff from my store. And then the other people kept visiting, had nothing to buy, and left. But there's this digital distributor path. This is Game Nerds. This is Troll and Toad. It's more along those lines. And as I was looking at my first order, I realized this is where it starts. This is buying in case quantities, tracking things, timing pre-orders eventually. It's not flashy, but you're building leverage through volume, through systems, right? You're not looking at margin per product here as much as you're looking at turning over the stuff that you get faster. That's more important here if this is the path I want. Here, speed kills. Welcome to my Instagram. There's the content side. There's the content path that you can take. This is what I'm doing now. I'm talking to you as a YouTube audience. I have a video in the pipeline already. Why 99% of TCG stores will quit by Christmas. That's going to be uploaded in a few days automatically, right? The leverage is what gets you where you want to be. Here, the leverage is the attention. It's not the speed or the inventory turnover rate like Game Nerds. It's not profit per order. It's not the community so much like having the people for the LGS that you want to build. Here, it's more attention is your leverage. People watch, people subscribe, and then a week later, they buy a drop. It's crazy. When you look at Squarespace, email automations, I could have an email automatically send to different people in my email list. I have Squarespace synced with my eBay site. I have it set up with itself, obviously, where things automatically are hooked up to my bank account, my business bank account. The leverage here is technology, being able to study what happened, studying the abandoned carts, the process, the studying. And I am a small business, but I love showing these things off. A digital marketing strategy certification from Harvard Business School Online. Studying things like this, studying the call to action, studying MasterCard. It's not fun. And then there's scaling, which is the closest path that might lead me to my TCG dream. The second you figure out something that works, you scale that beyond your control so that it will work even without you. So for me, for example, I might teach a store how to study something like this. If you find one tiny thing wrong here, business talk here, you find the constraint, the weakest point in the chain, make it a strong point. And it's like, wow, now I can't even handle the amount of business I'm getting. The leverage here is scaling, and there's tons of ways to scale. I'm part of a TCG club. This guy is scaling his business by using our spend, and it's genius because no one can get a distro. So he's solving a huge pain point, and at the same time, he's getting leverage from spend. So his store can be better. It's genius, bro. There's a multimillionaire, Alex Hormozy. He owned a chain of gyms. He started Gym Launch, where he's like, instead of opening another gym, I'm going to show gyms how to do what I did. And then that made more money than he could have ever made off of the gyms. I would like to be able to scale any TCG store and lay a perfect roadmap to help people. That scales beyond me. That could even literally be a digital download where I'm dead and people can still buy it. There's an infinite amount of ways to make your dream work. So when you emulate someone, for sure, emulate someone that knows what he's doing and is on the path that you want. But if you're like, I don't know about this decision he made, I want to do it different, something might be better for you than it is for someone else. I know the digital marketing stuff. I'm not good at the content creation aspect, but telling someone else to study AdWords, they might not get the same return on their time. That doesn't help their TCG business. If someone wants to build a TCG, then having a TCG store surely will launch that TCG way higher than if they didn't own a store. I'm very, very low on the totem pole of online TCG stores right now. It's just, I'm on a path that's moving forward and everything says, all of the flags are green. Everything says I'm on the good path. I'm hitting all of my goals every month. I'm just saying what is working for me. So as we have Phantasmal Flames coming up, it can click, it can work. It started clicking for me and it started working for me. I just had to put the reps in. I have a Squarespace website. If you suck at digital marketing, you probably shouldn't make a Squarespace website. I have a video in the pipeline about how TCG Player sucks. That's clickbait. I like TCG Player. You need to know what path works for you, absorb what's useful and reject what's not. Find the TCG path that fits your store, your online store. Find the path that works for you. Lean on your strengths. Don't just copy somebody else's strengths. Lean on who you are because that is your unique value. I want to be like Rudy from Alpha Investments. I'm not Rudy. Find a path that works for you. Never give up. Because your dream might not be broken. You just might be walking on the wrong path like I was. You know where you are, know where your goal is, and then create small goals on the way there. If this hit home, tell me what your strengths and weaknesses are as an online TCG seller, or if you're new and just starting, let me know what you're scared of. Have a good day, guys. Bye.